Hey everybody, it's Joy Packard. How are you guys doing? It is a Friday, February the 1st. I can't believe it's already February. And we are a day before the wedding. My son gets married tomorrow. David gets married at 1 p.m. on the north side of Houston. It's just unbelievable that it's already about to happen. So I'm running around. I'm going to get some last minute things done. And, it's... I don't know. I don't feel as stressed this wedding. I don't know why. It's maybe because it's my sixth baby to get my sixth of 8 babies to get married. And so we're getting so excited. I'm just hoping the shoes that I ordered are going to fit. I literally looked all around Houston the other day. Could not find any shoes. It's okay. Somehow it's going to work out. If worse comes to worse, nobody sees your feet very much anyway, right? So, I'm just going to be running some errands, like I say, and I was just thinking about, my son and about, all of the different things that happen, as you're about to have one of your kids get married, and it's interesting because it's, we talk a lot about creating moments and the moments that are so important to us. And it's we go day in and day out, we go to these different, we just live our life at this, we just live our life like routinely every single day, right? We wake up, we eat, we exercise, we do these things. And then before you know it, your baby's grown up and then they're getting married and you're like, what? And then, you have to, we're putting together slideshows. So we have all these different pictures of when they're babies. And, it just made me think about, like when our kids are grown and they're getting married, and all of the times as they're growing up, and like you just want to make sure that you taught them everything that they know and that they need to live in this world, right? And I was thinking about the son that's getting married tomorrow, and I was just like, I just remember just yesterday, when he was like 3 or 4 years old, and we were at the park or something, and he fell and he got hurt, and I was just thinking about, you just see this flashback of like a timeline of all the things that had happened, in his life. And so what is the message from it all? Well, part of it is that enjoy your kids, right? Because before you know it, they're going to be grown, married, and move away. And, it's never the same, even though they come and visit you and everything, it's like, you have to, you have to share them now. Right? And so it's like, the point of the matter is, like, I really, really encourage, when we talk about creating moments, that I really mean it. That like I say, it's like we go through things day in and day out. I have a senior that's going to be graduating in May, and I can't believe it. She's the youngest of all the girls. She's number 7 of the 8 kids. And I'm just like, where did time go? And if we continue to live our life every single day, just blindly, you know what I mean? And just continue to live without even, appreciating the moments. Then when they get married and they move off, you're going to be doing like me, right? And you're going to be like thinking about all of the days that, sorry, this is just bugging me, the seat belt, but I'm just saying, you're going to think of all the times of when they were living under your roof, and you're going to be like, I hope that I taught them enough about cooking. I hope that I taught them how to write a check. And I hope that, all of these things, I hope. And so it's like, really embrace your moments, not just with your kids, but just with everybody, your friends, your family, your relationships. And I don't know, like I say, they actually, I had this, they had us they were doing their video, and a video of their love story. And we had to do a part of talking about when they were little, and I just started talking, about my son, and then before you knew it, I just like had to really hold back the tears because I didn't want to, mess up the video or whatever. But really, I'm like, I can't believe how time has flown. I mean, he's 21, 21 years since I had him, it's like, wow. And so, of course, when I think about that, like I say, I think about like all my kids, we only have one. We're only going to have one of the 8 kids living with us starting in the summertime. So it's like, appreciate your moments, appreciate like every single day you wake up, you say to yourself, you know, like, how am I going to make this day one of the best days of my life? And I know that we all have days that are terrible, but you know what? Even through the terrible and the hard days, you still can find something good. And you still can create your moments. You still can hold your babies. You can still spend time with your kids and your grandbabies and your spouse and your best friends. And, you know, you can make the time. It's kind of like, I was talking to my husband this morning. He's, you know, we're all kind of not feeling very well, a little bit. But even when you're not feeling well, you can choose how you feel as far as how you act. Like, even though you feel terrible, you can still be a happy person. And so, you know, it's like you can choose how you are, you know? So whenever you're going through those kind of things, and like I say, you know, we're talking about creating moments, you know, as I'm thinking about my son getting married tomorrow, not only can you create moments, but every single day you wake up and you begin your day, you actually can tell yourself, today I'm going to create moments. I'm going to create memories, you know, and sometimes it's not convenient. You might be in the middle of something with your business and your little grandbaby says, Lola, can you come sit here on this couch with me and watch this movie? And you're like, you know, I'm trying to get this particular task done. So you can either choose to say, I'm going to get that done, or I'm going to go sit, you know, for a little bit with a grandbaby, because you know what? Those moments they won't come back. Like that moment of them asking you to do that, of course they're going to ask you again, but I'm just saying, like, the moment that you can be teaching or spending time, that moment, whenever they ask you, won't be there again. And like I say, the moment will come again where you spend time with them. I'm just saying, like, every single day, you know, like, and you know, I know we all have, you know, grief in our life. We all have the different things that happen. Like when my father passed away, you know, a couple of years ago, or 3 years now, about this time, actually close to Valentine's Day, I remember saying to myself, you know, he was such a happy person. And he basically said to me before he passed away, continue to live your life, you know, like, just because I'm not going to be there, you need to continue to live your life, and you need to choose how you're going to be every single day. He was such an inspiring man to me. I miss him to this very day. Such an inspiring man. And like, I mean, I'm just thinking about that, you know, like, no matter how hard your day is, number one, you can choose to create moments. And number two, you can choose to create what comes from you, what emanates from you, your energy, you know, like, if you're not feeling well, yes, I know. Believe me, I know it's kind of hard, but you can still try to be a pleasant person to be around. And so you can try it, you know, and it does work. And so I just wanted to encourage you with that, you know, to do that. And we are preparing for this wedding. We have almost all my kids here. Tonight is the bachelor's party. They're having all the boys. And tomorrow we head north for the wedding. It's going to be a full day event. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe that this little boy is going to be getting married. So I better, you know, quit talking before I start crying. But I'm just so super proud of, you know, the man that he's become, and just all of my kids, you know, they're just, I don't know. You know, children are a blessing. That's what they say, right? And they truly are. I mean, they bring me so much happiness. And even though it is hard at times to have so many kids and to have all this stuff going on, I tell you this, there is never a dull moment in my house. It is always something, you know, either, you know, going on, or a game going on, or singing going on. And it's wonderful. And I know one day I'll miss having all that noise. And so anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I've got to go run a couple errands and continue to get ready for this kind of stuff, but I hope you remember these things and, you know, what we talked about. And for those who don't know, you know, I do have a podcast. We talk about stuff like this. It's called Joy Reveals. It's on iTunes, and if you're on an Android phone, it's on the Stitcher app. Hopefully in 2019, we're going to branch out and go into different channels like Podbean, I think it's called, or something like that. And, you know, there's other stuff, Castbox, and just so many different platforms. So for now, Android, Stitcher app, iTunes. So, and if you have a topic that you want to talk about, or you have somebody that you want me to interview, you know, drop a comment. And thank you, Candace. I appreciate that. And if you catch this on the replay, hit replay, like do a hashtag replay, because I like to see who is on there, and feel free to comment on, what you feel. And like I say, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, feel free to like, subscribe, listen, share. All right, you guys take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.